Test, 1, 2, 3, test. 1, 2, test.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eagle Field at Delisi Park, home of the Southwestern Christian University Eagles, for today's Sooner Athletic Conference Series finale, featuring the visiting Wayland Baptist Pioneers and your Southwestern Christian University Eagles. Here's today's starting lineup for the visiting Pioneers. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 7, Gregory Ozuna. Batting second, playing second base, number 9, Carlos Colazo. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 24, Luis Vargas. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, number 5, Marco Rivera. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 44, Darwin Santos. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 15, Jake Green. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 14, Daniel Goncalves. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 26, Hayden Ingram. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 55, Justin Porter. On the mound for the Pioneers is number 20, Jose Suaro. Okay. I don't know if Zergot's here, then you're good. If he's not, then I'll show you what I need. And now, the starting lineup for your SCU Eagles. Leading off, the center fielder, number 10, Mitchell Bryant. Batting second, the second baseman, number 1, Seth Lloyd. Batting third, the left fielder, number 6, Parker Henderson. Batting cleanup, designated hitter, number 44, Leo Gallegos. Batting fifth, third baseman, number 25, Clay Atwood. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 12, Jared Barris. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 27, Javis Turner. Batting eighth, first baseman, number 26, Tanner Long. And batting ninth, shortstop, number 23, Erasmo Mavarez. And on the mound for your Eagles is number 30, Jesus Valoy. And now at this time we ask that you all would please rise and remove your caps for prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. Almighty God, we give you thanks for the opportunity to be here this afternoon. We ask that you would help keep all the players, coaches, fans, and umpires safe during this game. We ask that all we do, we might do to glorify your holy name. We ask all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Before the start of today's game, we have a special treat as SCU women's basketball superstar Tamaris Andrade heads to the mound to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. Tammy helped lead the Lady Eagles to a third-place finish at the NCCAA National Tournament. She is an NAIA All-American, NCCAA All-American, All-Sooner Athletic Conference First-Teamer, and Sooner Athletic Conference Defensive Player of the Year. She also has a connection with Wayland Baptist, as she is good friends with the Wayland Baptist quarterback, Brock Quinones. So, Tamaris Andrade, let's get it started. Let's hear it for Tamaris Andrade.
All right. Good afternoon and welcome to Southwestern Christian University, home of the Eagles. This is a first today as we are going to be live streaming the baseball game. Don't guarantee you how good we will be doing that announcing, but we're going to try our best. I'm Danny Nix. I'll be joined by Philip Yautz, and we'll be calling the game today from Southwestern Christian University. If you saw Andrade, great basketball player, threw out the first pitch. She almost made it to the catcher, but did a good job. That baseball is a little smaller than the basketball is, but did a really good job. Southwestern has had a great history of baseball throughout the years. Back when I was in Southwestern, back in the 70s, we fielded a great team. We were junior college back then when we fielded baseball back in the early 70s, mid-70s, and then dropped it for several years, picked it back up. Probably, about 10 years ago, Philip? Something along that line, maybe?
Yeah, about 8 years ago or so.
8 years ago? Yeah, that's what I was
want
thinking.
to say, I think 2014.
And Joe Blackwell has been doing a great job with the program, bringing to where it is today, and they field a great baseball team.
Oh, absolutely. And this team this year has been on fire. 15 straight to this point. Won a couple games against a solid Wayland team last year, and we'll be looking for the series sweep today. But, yeah, they've just been all around playing some great baseball. You know, when there's days where the pitching's been off and the bats have come alive, and there's been days where the bats haven't quite been there, but the pitching has shut down the other team enough, and all of a sudden they find themselves 34-4, and and are just on the outside of the top 25 right now.
And probably should be in the top 25.
Yeah.
And I hear if they don't win today, this will be the last time you and I announce a live stream baseball game.
I believe so, yeah.
So we got to have a win today. And Wayland obviously will be batting first. We've got a strong wind blowing out to the left field. Gustin looks like 15 to 25 would be my guess. So it should be an interesting day. If you get the ball up in that wind, it's going to fly.
Yeah, and we know this Wayland Baptist lineup certainly has some pop. Top 2 leading home run hitters in the conference, so that's something that could certainly play a part in this one today.
First strike is a ball low and inside. Second pitch is let go. That's a ball. Must have been a little high.
Yep, just a bit high, maybe a little bit on the outside. We've got Gregory Ozuna, shortstop, leading off the game for the Pioneers. Very athletic player, incredible in the field, has a very, very soft hand, seems to make all of the plays from that crucial shortstop position. So he has been a key cog in that lineup for the Pioneers this year.
Swing and a miss, so we have a 2-1 count. Foul ball, back to the backstop, so 2-2.
Jesus Valoy on the mound for the Eagles. He has had a very solid year this year, sitting in third in the conference with a 2.29 ERA. You know, I was talking with Coach Blackwell earlier in the week, and he's kind of had a very quiet 2.29 ERA. You know, every start it kind of seems like it's kind of up and down, but you look up and at the end he goes 6 innings, giving up 1 or 2 earned runs. So he's been extremely solid. Only had one start where he only made it a couple of innings, and that was out at Sagu earlier this year in a big comeback game for the Eagles. So really strong stuff from Jesus Valoy as the number 3 of this strong pitching staff.
Pitch inside. We're now at a 3-2 count. Ball high, so he's going to take a walk. That'll put the leadoff batter on base.
Yeah, always tough to walk the leadoff hitter. You know, that's come back to hurt SCU pitching sometimes this year is the walks, especially those leadoff walks that allow a rally to get started.
See if they try to steal here early. I would say there's a chance of that.
Certainly a base stealer on first in Ozuna, but now it'll be Carlos Collazo, the second baseman.
Strike right across the plate. Good pitch there.
That was a good pitch. You want to see that get ahead, early walk, move past it, and get ahead of the next hitter.
High and outside for a 1-1 count now. Man on first. I have to kind of peer out the window here, see what's happening down there.
Yeah, you know, we got 3 different windows, a couple dividers in the middle. Sometimes it's hard to see exactly. You always got something blocking you.
Well, I don't have the greatest eyesight anyway, so, hey, you do what you got to do.
That's right.
Strike and a miss there, so we got a 1-2 count.
Looks like it fooled him a little bit with the breaking ball there.
There's a fly ball out to right field, moves back a little bit, makes the catch. We got one down. The runner goes back to first base.
That was Jabez Turner out in right field, who had an incredible Game 2 yesterday. I really think he was the key to that win in Game 2. He went 3 for 3 from the plate, including a double. He had a 2-run home run in the 5th inning that put the Eagles in front. That was his first career home run with the Eagles, but even more than that, I think it was his huge play in right field yesterday in Game 2. Early on in Game 2, Wayland Baptist had the bases loaded with just 1 out. Jabez went back and made the catch, slamming into the wall. Of course, a run did score on the sacrifice fly, but him just making that catch and preventing all 3 runners from coming around and scoring helped really prevent that from becoming a big inning and helped keep Wayland from pushing their lead out even further early in that game.
First pitch was a foul ball. He's a big kid up there at the plate. You can see if he gets a hold of it, it's going to go someplace in this wind.
Yeah, Sooner Athletic Conference leading home run hitter Luis Vargas, and he just hit one deep, and there he will add to that lead with a shot to left center.
There was no question about that one when it left the bat.
Absolutely not. A 2-run shot. I believe that gives him 18 on the year now. Again, just extending that lead in the Sooner Athletic Conference. The ball just jumps off his bat. Even whenever he gets out, there are typically loud outs. Just a solid hitter in Luis Vargas.
I was always a loud out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was by my talking. That
right, yeah. Every time you swing, you yell, "Dang it!"
Yeah. Shoot fire.
That's right.
Now, Philip, you have to understand, you have to laugh at all my jokes, okay? That's just what I do.
It's part of it.
It's part of it.
Got a meeting of the umpires right now. Not quite sure what this is about.
Back when I played ball, we had to jump over the fence and go get that home run. We needed that.
Yeah, you didn't have a bucket full of...
We didn't have a bucket full of them.
Man. Yeah, well, someone's still going to have to go get that one, but I don't see it happening soon.
I guess the ref is going over to talk to the Wayland Baptist coach is what I'm assuming.
Oh, checking out the bat
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they feel the need to check the bat on, but Coach Blackwell did go talk to the umpires right after the home run was hit, and then they got together, and they are now collaborating.
He's got the bat in his hand. And he calls out Coach Blackwell to come talk to him.
A very interesting start to this one. 2 batters in, 2-run home run, and now we've got a question of the bat. I'm not quite sure what they are discussing with this bat.
They always was questioning my bat, but it was because of the way I swung it.
Oh, yeah.
The bat I was using.
I thought you were using too heavy of a bat. You didn't have the bat speed?
Now they're walking back over. Of course, if it's an illegal bat, you think there's going to be a Now the ref walks out with the bat. So we'll figure out what's going on here in a second. He walked out with the bat.
Let's have this playlist up. Scroll up on the playlists. And then just play anything from there. And then you might have to do the volume on the bottom right.
You would think if it's an illegal bat that the would have been an out and the runner back at first base, you would think.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what the ruling there would be, and like, does that disqualify the player for the game? I really don't know what the rule book there says.
Oh my gosh! All right, some people have to get out.
But certainly an interesting start. You know, we got a long 9-inning game ahead of us, and we're
already delayed for
that's
2
right.
minutes. So, but, you know, they will be telling us something up here because we got the official scorekeepers here in our room.
Yeah, they kind of wave at us. They don't really tell us exactly what they're doing, but they do like to wave at us.
Do we wave back?
Yeah, always. Yep. Gotta let them know. Yep, we see you.
You almost have to wonder if Coach Blackwell knew something.
Yeah, it's certainly interesting too that like they must be checking with the rule book right now or something, because I'm not quite sure why they aren't immediately calling it a legal or illegal bat. So they must be conferring with the rule book on something to do with it.
Maybe he went to get a handsaw.
Yeah, you got to trim it down.
Cut that bat in half. See what's in there. So the team is just kind of out standing around, talking to each other. Pitcher's throwing a couple of pitches to keep warm.
Yeah, not the start I expected to this one. More standing around than playing to this point.
Yeah. Glad you've joined us today. Southwestern Christian University baseball. First time to do baseball.
That's right. And exciting one indeed. Southwestern Christian baseball team looking really good. You know, we've had some really good teams at SCU this year. Some of the best teams we've ever fielded in any sports. You know, women's basketball went out and had their best finish at the NCCAA tournament, a third place finish. We got men's soccer won a regular season championship, and right now, baseball sitting in first place in the conference. So,
We're dominating.
Yeah.
And didn't cheer
Yeah.
win nationals
That's right.
yesterday.
Just yesterday, Cheer won a national championship down in Florida, their second consecutive. Obviously, they didn't get to go down there last year, so they won it in 2019. So another title for Cheer, and just some really great programs. And this has been a weird year. They moved every sport to the spring because of COVID, and so kind of been a year of adjustments, but I would say that many of the teams at Southwestern Christian have done a good job making those adjustments.
I saw the Wayland Baptist player who hit the home run. He was back over there on the other side of the Southwestern dugout. Not sure why, but he was walking around over there, maybe waiting for the ref.
Still no word yet on what exactly is going on. We're all just kind of trying to stare over there and figure out.
I'm trying to figure out where he went.
Yeah, it is an interesting situation for sure. Tough on Jesus Valoya as well, who just brought a hoodie to try and stay warm. You know, that's a tough spot for a pitcher there. You just get warmed up, you're getting ready to go in the game, you throw 13 pitches, and all of a sudden you're just stuck out there standing on the mound waiting for a decision to be made. So,
Well, obviously there must be something to it if it's taking this long.
that's what I would think.
And you have to wonder if he's gone out to make a phone call to some higher-up authorities. Just speculating, of
yeah.
course. I don't see, do you see Coach Blackwell over there anywhere?
I have not seen him over there. No, actually, no, I do see him in
He's
the
over
corner.
at the far end,
yep.
isn't he?
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we take a
We'll
quick
take a little break
and
and
then
be back.
we'll be back and try to get everything cleared up when we're back.
All right. I think we might be ready to play ball again. The bat was handed back to Wayland Baptist, so it must have been ruled legal.
I assume that's what that means, and got a little bit of a cheer from the Wayland dugout. So I don't know why it took us 30 minutes to deem it legal, but here we are.
2-0. Wayland on top. First of the first inning, 1 out.
And that was, again, Luis Vargas, who hit that 2-run home run, his 18th of the year, leading the Sooner Athletic Conference, and in second in the Sooner Athletic Conference, stepping to the plate now, Marco Rivera, right fielder. So we'll see how that off time for Valois is going to turn out. You know, it could go either way. Gave him a chance to kind of reset after giving that 2-run home run, but he also had to stand out there
a long
time.
First pitch was inside, curveball. Another long one. And there's the second home run of the game.
And just like, as I said, 2 leading home run hitters in the conference. I believe that makes Rivera's 16th of the year. And they go back to back.
And you knew the second that was hit, I mean, nobody moved. The outfielder just took a step and turned and watched it.
Just absolutely launched over the left field fence. And it'll be Darwin Santos now, first baseman number 44, stepping into the plate. You know, that's a tough start, though. You got 2 hitters like that.
And we got a delay for a second as a right fielder come running all the way in. Left his glove out there, not sure what's going on there. So
we got Javis Turner coming into the dugout. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Oh, it might be a contact issue, I believe. Yep, got his contact back in, and looks like we are
ready to go again. Three-zero ball game. Top of the first, 1 out. And now we're ready. Another long fly ball. And that one's going to be out of the ballpark.
Leave it went.
They called foul.
Foul ball.
And not by much.
Scary foul ball there. Yeah, some big players on that Pioneer roster, and they are
taking advantage of this wind.
Yes, they are teeing off right now. You could see it right there in that swing and a miss. Like that ball was well low and outside, but he was still trying to pull that thing out towards Putnam City High School.
Ooh, outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low that time. Evens the count up at 2-2. Outside again. Full count, 3-2. Trying to be careful with him.
Yeah, certainly can't blame that after giving up a couple home runs and almost another one. Another one.
Foul ball.
Long foul ball.
Yeah, he got turned on that one big time.
Yeah, very some very good hitters from the right side of the box, and they are taking advantage of the righty-lefty matchup they are getting in this one.
Ends up walking him, pitching the dirt outside. Runner on first, one out.
It looks like that'll bring pitching coach Kyle Bale out to the mound to talk it over a little bit with Valois. And, again, not quite the start that he was looking for in this one, but certainly wasn't helped by that long 25-minute delay that we had just 3 batters into the game.
Infield's in talking to him. Ref's walking out to break him up.
Now batting number 15, Jake Green.
So this is a very strong Wayland lineup, though, as we've talked about multiple times, but even more than just those power hitters, this is a team averaging 10 runs a game. You know, their pitching staff still giving up over 8 runs a game, so plenty of chances for the Eagles to make a comeback in this one, but we are seeing the strength of this team on display at this time.
We just don't want to give them all 10 runs in the first inning.
That's right. Well, first inning has certainly been a little bit of a downfall for the Eagles this year. The only inning that they are being outscored, and a little surprising, any inning that they're being outscored when they're sitting at 34-4 on the year, but still being outscored by teams in the first inning, kind of been known for their slow starts this season.
1 ball, 1 strike so far. Ground ball. Shortstop makes a great play over to second.
Oh.
Didn't get down in time. The throw was high, so he's safe. Made a great play at shortstop. Throw was a little high. Runners on first and second. 1 out.
Tough play. Had to range quite a bit to his right to get to that ball, and didn't have a play at first, and so just tried to make the quick throw over to second, but ended up being a little bit high. Seth had to jump off the bag, allowing the runner to slide in there safely.
Ball inside. Good job by the catcher. Come up with that pitch. 1 ball.
Yeah, finally getting a lefty in the box here. Chance for Valois to maybe find himself an inning double play and allow the bats to finally get going.
Right down the middle. Strike. Fastball. Ball high. 2 balls and 1 strike.
This is Daniel Goncalves at the plate. Playing left field in this one.
Turns on that one. Hits it high. Take it's going to be a foul ball.
I'll tell you, though, this Pioneer lineup, they are seeing the ball well right now. Got out in front of that one. Happened a little bit earlier with Santos as well, getting out in front of and pulling him foul, but just hitting some absolute missiles off the bat right now.
Ball outside, so the count is 3-2.
Yeah, full count right here. Valois really needs a pitch. Does not want to load the bases.
And outside in the dirt. Yeah, that's what he does. Loads the bases, 1 out. And here comes Coach Blackwell, and he's going to make the change.
And not quite the start that obviously Valois was looking for, as I mentioned earlier in the game. He only had one start where he didn't look all that sharp, but today just wasn't quite there. Kind of got bitten by having to stand out there for so long. And as mentioned earlier, leadoff walks can certainly hurt.
Brian Dozier is in to pitch. So he starts his warm-up pitches. Didn't take Coach Blackwell long after that last walk to make a decision. To pulling.
Mitchell Bryant.
All right. Bottom half of the first inning, the Eagles down 3-0 will try to battle back here and see if they can get back into this game.
Yeah, we had a little bit of issues with the stream there. Hopefully everything's back up and running now. It looks on our end like we are good to go. But chance for the Eagles to bounce back. Like I said, a great job limiting that to just 3 runs, and Mitchell Bryant will be swinging on the first pitch.
Hits it to the center field for a easy out. 1 up, 1 down.
That'll bring up Seth Lloyd, the second baseman.
Fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Seth hitting 250 on the year, kind of been up and down, had some really great games in there, and then had a couple of few game slumps that have brought it down a little bit, but has been solid on the field all year long and been a consistent presence up the middle of the infield.
Ball caught the outside corner for strike 2. Ooh, outside strike 3. Caught the outside corner, so he goes down looking.
Now for the Eagles, number 6, Parker Henderson.
That'll bring up Parker Henderson, hitting 361 on the year. Also has 5 bombs. He was the lone all-conference player for the Eagles last year, and now sitting in that 3 hole. Continues to rake.
Fouls the first one back. Out of play. And that's why you don't park close to the ballpark.
That's right.
Ball 1, strike 1.
Although with the game going on in Palmer Field, the field next door, not a whole lot of options on parking today.
Fly ball, center field. Center fielder going back for it, camps underneath it, and makes a catch for the 3rd out.
Yeah, well hit there, but a little bit unlucky as ends up just being a harmless fly ball, and that's 3 up, 3 down for the Eagles.
That's one of them, if he could have turned on, it had gone to the fence.
That's right, but nonetheless, you move on. Like I said, was a long top half of the first, very quick bottom half of the first, and we'll see what the rest of the game has in store.
All right. Top of the second, 3-0 lead for Wayland Baptist.
And they are back to the top of the lineup again after hitting around in that first inning. But just putting 3 runs on the board certainly could have been worse. So you live with those 3 runs and know that you still got 8 innings of game ahead of you.
Bunts it, foul. Strike 1. Trying to catch the Eagles off guard there.
Ozuna led off the game with a walk and then came around to score 2 batters later on that Luis Vargas home run that led to a long delay as they investigated the bat. Of course, came back to me that decided that the bat was legal, but that again is what led to such a long first inning.
Ball outside, 1-1. Third pitch. Hard hit to the third baseman. Grabs it, throws to first for the out. That's how we want to start an inning.
Yep, that was a little more ideal of a start, especially keeping a base stealer off of first like that. Again, that was Ozuna. He has 19 of 20 on stolen base attempts this year, but can't steal a base when you don't get a hit or get a walk, I guess.
Ball hit up the middle. Played by the shortstop over to first base. He's out for number 2.
Yeah. 2 quick outs right there. You'll love to see that.
Here comes the home run champ. Still using the same bat.
That's right. Hey, if you hit one as far as he did and they tell you that it's legal to use, why would you switch it up?
Why would you change it now? Wind's kind of calmed down a little bit out there. The flag's not blowing quite as hard. Ball outside.
Got to assume they're going to try to keep that ball on the outside of him, but he does have some opposite field power as well. But
Hit to the third baseman, took a funny hop, went over his glove out into left field.
yeah, that's going to be an
And
error that leads to
A double. 2 base.
2 base error there by Clay over at third. That was a tough hop on him, but nonetheless, it's a play he'll tell you he should have made, but an unfortunate bounce leads to Vargas on second base with 2 away.
And Vargas took advantage of it going into second base like he did. Wow, great pitch there. Curveball inside corner, first strike. You know, I had a curveball like that, but the problem was I wasn't a pitcher.
Right.
Mine would just curve. Another hit to the third baseman. He makes the play on that. Throw into first base, and he's out.
And
3
there you
outs.
go. Bounce back play there for Atwood, and that is a solid inning for the Eagles. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Wayland Baptist 3, Southwestern Christian 0.
All right, we'll be back.
And we're back. As the Eagles come to bat, it'll be Leo Gallegos at the plate. The cleanup hitter, having a very solid year, hitting .418.
Outside and a little high with that first pitch. Called a ball.
Not easy to hit above 400, but him and Clay, the lone Eagles, sitting atop that 400 mark.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, he
Strike
tried to
one.
put that one on the softball field out
Yes,
there
he
in
did.
right field. He got the high fastball, just couldn't quite get the bat to it.
Pitch high. 3 balls, 1 strike.
For the walk-up songs, you can drag. There's a little volume bar towards the top. You can drag that a little.
And he's going to get strike 2 on him. Swung and miss at that one.
Yeah, he is swinging right now. Leo is swinging to send that ball as far as it can possibly go. See if he shortens up a bit with 2 strikes.
Fastball way outside and high. 3-2 count. Got to guard the plate. And that's a ball, so he'll take first base on the walk.
There's the Eagles' leadoff walk and first base runner of the game.
Eagles number 25, Clay Atwood.
It'll be Clay Atwood stepping to the plate again. The other Eagle over 400, hitting .432 near the top of the Sooner Athletic Conference leaderboard. Also tied with Tanner Long with 7 bombs on the year. So Clay just absolutely mashing the ball at the plate this season.
High pop fly. It's going to go out of play. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. Ball outside, gets away from the catcher. Did a good job keeping it in front of him to keep the runner from advancing. Right down the middle, swing and a miss, and strike out. First out for the Eagles here in the second inning.
That'll bring Jared Barris, the catcher, to the plate, the hero of the game yesterday. You know, he's got to give Jared some props. He's been beaten up behind the plate this year. Kind of played through some injuries and come through clutch yesterday. Got the sacrifice fly to walk the game off and give SCU the 9-8 win in Game 2 and preserve that 15-game winning streak, which right now is a little in jeopardy, but again, very early.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ball just a tad inside. Ball one, strike one. Ball a little high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball outside. Third ball.
Hitters count here for Barris. See if what he's looking for and see if he's going to swing away. He
did. Popped it up. Goes back out of play. Evens the count up 3-2.
Got the fastball he was looking for there, but just got a little under it and just popped it up. But luckily it went.
Oh, great pitch. Struck him out looking. 2 outs.
Got him there. Fooled him on that full count pitch. Just caught him looking.
Turner.
Man still on first. 2 outs.
That'll bring Jabez Turner to the plate again. The hero of the game yesterday had the home run, the double, another hit to go 3 for 3, and then an absolutely incredible catch out in right field with the bases loaded, 1 out. Turned it into just a normal sac fly. Could have been a bases clearing double or triple if he doesn't make that play, and who knows how the game would have turned out. So huge play for him yesterday in that Game 2 win.
Pitch inside. We got a 1-1 count. Little high and inside. Count goes to 2-1. And that one's outside. Now we're at 3-1. And pitch was low, so we got runners on first and second. 2 outs.
Out to bat for Eagles, number 26, Tanner Long.
Yeah, a couple walks this inning now. Eagles still without a hit so far in this game here in the second inning, but chance to score a run with Tanner Long stepping to the plate. You know, he hit an absolute missile yesterday in the second inning and just put it well out into the softball field.
Peel of the batter and called it a strike. Field up said he went around. Pitch is low. Another one low. Made a play at first, and runner was back.
Yeah, I saw yesterday in the games that these Wayland Baptist catchers, they are not afraid to backpick. And they have some good arms. Haven't gotten anybody in this 3-game set to this point, but certainly something you got to be aware of as a base runner.
Hit to the second baseman, to the first base, and that'll be the third out. As we will move on to the top of the third.
It'll be first baseman Darwin Santos leading off the inning for the Pioneers. He came very close to making it back-to-back-to-back home runs for the Pioneers in the first inning, but twice he hit one foul over the left field wall.
First pitch was close, but just outside for ball one. Curveball fouled out of the park. I may have parked too close out there. I didn't even think about foul balls. It's been a while.
Yeah, you got to be careful. There's no doubt about that.
Curveball inside. Counts 2-1. Pitches outside. Ball 3. Called the strike.
Yeah, caught the outside corner there.
Yeah, batter thought it was a ball, had started down to first. 3-2 count. Ball hit to third baseman, comes up with it, makes the throw to first. 1 out.
Good pitch there on full count. Got him tied up there on the inside. All he could do was pull it, a slow grounder over to Clay, who made a nice strong throw over to Tanner at first for the first out. It'll be the catcher, Jake Green, now. Swinging at the first pitch.
Out to
Pops
right.
it foul, and it'll be caught by Tanner Long just in foul territory for the second out.
2 outs here in the top of the third.
And that'll be Daniel Goncalves, the left fielder, number 14, trying to keep the inning alive for the Pioneers.
Great curveball. Caught the corner, strike one.
Great job here coming in by Dosher since inheriting a bases loaded first inning jam. Didn't allow one of those runs to score. Worked a clean second and has a chance to put together another 1-2-3 here in the third.
Pitch was a little high for a ball. Fake bunt, but it was outside as he got the ball back in time. Ball 2. Ball hit out to left field. It's going to be foul. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Ground ball to third baseman. Picks it up easily, throws to first. That's your third out. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. 3-0 Wayland Baptist over the Eagles from Southwestern College.
Back here at Eagle Field. Eagles trail Wayland Baptist 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. It'll be Erasmo Mavarez to lead things off. Quick update from the softball team playing out in Arkansas, currently leading Ecclesia 4-3 in the game. The two teams split yesterday, and they're going to play 2 more today. In game 1, halfway through the 4th inning, great day for Abigail Weatherford at the plate right now. 3 for 3 on the day and has 2 home runs. She had her first home run of the year just a couple of days ago and then hit 2 more today, so she's really feeling it at the plate right now.
First pitch was high for a ball. So he squared around the butt and pulled it back. Squares again and lets it go by for a strike. Gets the third baseman taking a couple of steps in. Swings on that one. Oh, nice play by the pitchers. He knocked it down, underhands it to the first baseman for the first out.
Yeah, nice job by the pitcher there, getting it down and just getting a glove on it to keep in front of him, and then easy play from there.
Yeah, that was headed up the middle for a base hit if it had gotten through.
Yep. No such luck for the Eagles. They are back to the top of the lineup. No hits to this point, but it'll be Mitchell Bryant with his second chance at the plate.
Pitch over the middle for a strike.
Lined out to center in his first at-bat.
Pitch in the dirt. Stopped by the catcher. We got a 1-1 count. Ball deep. to left
Absolutely
field,
mashed,
and
and it is
home
gone.
run.
Mitchell Bryant.
Got that up into the wind.
Mitchell Bryant!
That ball was smoked off the bat to left field. Goes just to the right side. If you're looking at the scoreboard, the right side of the scoreboard.
3-1 ball game now.
For your Eagles, number 1, Seth Lloyd.
Can't say the Eagles are held without a hit anymore after that one. Just a rocket off the bat.
That wind has picked up again at a pretty good pace.
That was Mitchell's 4th home run on the year.
Good time for it.
Certainly. The offense needed a little bit of a spark, and that's certainly one way to get one.
First pitch was a ball. Second one's high for ball 2. Team is getting a little fired up over there.
Yeah, I don't know what they said or what they did, but umpire said couldn't do any more of that. So back to the clapping.
Ball fouled back. 2-1 count now. Check swing. Didn't go around, so we got a count of 3-1 now. 1 out. No base runners. We need some base runners too.
Yeah, about to move into the middle part of the lineup. Certainly, this could be the start of a big inning after that home run, and if Seth can find a way on, which he does.
In the dirt, that'll put him on first base. So maybe we've got the pitcher rattled just a little bit.
Eagles, number 6, Parker Henderson.
It's like they're going to have a mound visit, I don't know if they're bringing him out water or if the coach just didn't feel like putting the water down before he ran out there, but holding the water bottle.
Yeah, I think it gives him a pretty good shove. I think he was asking him how his girlfriend was doing.
Of course. Got to check in on that.
All right, we got 1 out. We got a runner on first. We have our first hit of the game, which was a home run, so maybe good things are going to happen here.
It'll be Parker Henderson. He made pretty solid contact in his first at bat, but it ended just being a harmless fly ball to center field to end the first inning.
First pitch was low for a ball. A fly ball out to center field. He's going to get under it and make the grab in short center field.
Yeah, got under that high pitch and just couldn't really get a solid contact on it, and just being a easy fly ball. It'll be Leo Gallegos next to the plate.
Gets away from him. Runner's going to make it to second base. Throw goes there. Out. Gets out of his hand. But the center field's there to back him up. Moves the runner to second with 2 outs.
certainly could be big. You know, you got Leo at the plate who gets a base knock 4 out of every 10 times. So get one here, all of a sudden you can put another run on the board, and this game looks completely different than it did at the start of the inning.
Pitch is high. Ball 2. We'll take another base runner, too. If that's what he has in mind. Strike called as he watched that one go by. I think he thought it was probably a little low, but the ump didn't see it that way, so we got a 2-1 count. That one is in the dirt. Catcher did a good job of blocking it and keep it in front of him. He gets up and takes a deep breath.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He's been getting a lot of pitches in the dirt this inning and kind of doing a lot of
Work.
A lot of work back there.
Outside. Walked him. Two men on now. First and second, 2 out. Bottom of the third.
First and second, 2 out, as you said, and it'll be Clay Atwood. A chance to do some damage here, and base hit, scores 1, find a gap. Well, you might be able to score 2. So,
and he hits it far enough, it'll be our lead.
That's right. If he wants to put one over the wall,
he won't complain.
That's right.
In the dirt again. I think that one hurt him a little bit on that one in the dirt. The catcher kind of got up wincing. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, caught him chasing a bit there.
Oh, it was a little high. I always like those high ones too.
It's hard to lay off them, but it's hard to hit them too.
Check swing. Uphill and didn't call it a strike, so we're at a count of 2-1.
Nice job there holding up. Seemed pretty clear that he did not go, and umpire made the right call.
In the dirt again. That catcher's getting his workout.
That's right. Interesting day on the mound for Suaro, giving up just the 1 run to this point, but 29 balls thrown, 25 strikes. So throwing more balls than he has strikes, but so far he's been able to work around it.
Load the bases on that walk. All right. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Catcher walks out to talk to his pitcher. He's telling him, quit throwing him in the dirt. I'd like to catch something normal.
That's right. So I'm tired of going down to my knees.
Eagles, number 12, Jared Barris.
It'll be Jared Barris next. The catcher again hit that game-winning sac fly yesterday. Big opportunity for him right now. Bases loaded, 2 outs, down 2 runs. Still just the 3rd inning of a 9-inning game, but these are the moments that you don't want to look back on and regret not capitalizing on them.
Ball low again. Ball high. 2-0.
You got to think this potentially either way could be the last batter for Suaro. If he walks Barris or if he gets him out, he might not be back next inning with kind of the wildness that he's throwing right now.
There's a strike called. 2-1. Right down the middle for strike 2. So now we're 2-2.
You know, this is the kind of pitcher that Suaro's been all year, though. 36 innings pitched, but has 37 walks, but also 51 strikeouts. So you can tell he's got the stuff out there, but just not always that consistent in controlling it.
Foul ball off. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, hit the bit batter, so that's going to put in a run. Keep the bases loaded. Now we have a 3-2 ball game.
Yep, you will certainly take that.
Went off of his shoulder.
Yeah, and it's a little scary. You know, he's had some problems with the shoulder this year. Hopefully that one didn't get him in.
And we're going to send in a pinch runner.
Yeah, that'll be a courtesy runner for the catcher. That'll be Dalton Herrera coming in at first base.
He's kind of dangling that arm a little bit as he goes off the field.
Now to bat for your Eagles.
3-2 ball game. So the Eagles are fighting their way back.
That's right, and looks like they are going to stick with Suaro here. Interesting, 33 balls thrown to this point, 28 of them, 28 strikes, so still throwing quite a bit more balls than he is strikes. Just hit the last batter. Giving up 2 runs and bases loaded right now. Only 1 hit for the Eagles, and that was that solo bomb off the bat of Mitchell Bryant earlier this inning.
Starts out with the pitch high, so we got ball 1. Walks off the mound, kinds of readjusts himself, and back up ready to pitch. Ball low, 2-0.
Yeah, Suaro certainly struggling to find the zone right now, and you got to think that the bat's not coming off Jabez' shoulder until Suarez proves to him that he can throw a strike.
Ball 3, low in the dirt. He looks over at the dugout, walks around. He's dug himself a hole here.
That is certainly the case. Already hit a batter to bring home a run, and now down 3-0 with the bases loaded. Risking walking home the tying run, which he
Ball
does.
4. We have a 3-3 game after walking him.
And looks like here comes the Wayland head coach. You got to think that's going to be all for Suaro.
All right. We see what happens here, and we're going to take a little break. We'll be back with action here in just a few minutes. All right, we're ready to go back to action.
Bat for Eagles, number 26.
3-3 ball game now here in the bottom of the third. The bases are loaded, 2 outs.
Yeah, big bat, Tanner Long coming in to the plate. You love to have a bat like this batting 8th in the lineup. Your team leader in home runs batting 8th in the lineup. Can't be too upset about that coming in with this kind of situation. Bases loaded, tie ball game.
Wicked curveball, low for ball 1. Gets away from him. Runner's going to score. The other runners are going to move up a base. So the Eagles with the lead now, 4-3.
Pitchers just not able to control their stuff for the Pioneers in this one. Again, that's just 1 hit for the Eagles. Put 4 runs on the board, 2 more in scoring position.
That's always tough coming into pitch with your bases loaded like that.
Oh, yeah, that's why you got to give Jacob Dosher so much credit in that first inning, coming into that jam with the bases loaded and not allowing a run to score.
Ball 3 outside, in danger of walking in another run here.
Wouldn't walk in a run this time after
That's
the
true,
wild
yeah.
pitch took away the...
I can't see first base over there.
Yeah, again, there's kind of these dividers in these windows, kind of hard to follow.
Strike called. Hits the outside corner on that curveball.
Three-one count for Tanner Long with runners second and third. You got to imagine big hack from him if he gets the pitch he wants, which he did. He got a kind of a hanger breaking ball, though, but all he can do is fly out to left.
So that'll be your third out of the game. The Eagles come back here in this inning to take the lead, 4-3. Wayland Baptist coming up to bat in the top of the 4th. All right, so the pace of the game has picked up quite a bit after that first.
Okay, looks like we are back. Have some, not the best internet here at the baseball field. In fact, no internet.
No internet. What do you mean?
Let's take that back. No internet.
No internet.
Trying to run this stream off a hotspot, so you know that there's going to be some troubleshooting to go with that. So we'll just try to bear with us, and we'll get through this as best as we can.
We got a 3-2 count, no outs. No runners on. Eagles up on top, 4-3. Little inside, so he's walked his first batter. So, did you see the stream of lights in the sky the other night?
I don't think I did.
There was about 40 lights moving across the southwest sky extremely quick. And come to find out, these are satellites that are going to be positioned for internet around the country.
Oh, wow.
So maybe at some point, there won't be an issue out
Hey,
there.
I don't have a problem with that.
Bunt ball, they call it foul ball.
He bunted. They're gonna call it foul. Certainly looked like the ball was in play, and he hit it again with his bat after the ball was in play. But umpire says no. Send the runner back to first, and the count will be 0-1. But were those lights? Were those the same thing that all those people were calling in saying they're seeing UFOs flying everywhere?
That was the same thing. Happened 2 nights in a row. The second night they knew they were coming, so everybody was outside watching them.
Everyone thought there were UFOs.
Yep. Turns around to bunt again, gets it out, makes the decision to go to first, gets that out. So we got 1 out, a man on second. Runner on second. Wanting to tie this game up. We'll see what happens with 1 out.
When they go back to the top of the lineup, it'll be Gregory Ozuna. The speedster shortstop.
Turning out to be a nice day out there now.
Yeah, it was a little chilly this morning, but it's almost, at least in the press box, almost getting a little warm.
Pitch a little high. Ball 2. No strikes. Ball outside. 3 balls, no strike. Runner at second taking a pretty good lead. Ball high, 3-0 now.
Yeah, getting to the dangerous part of this Pioneer lineup, so walks leading into that lineup are certainly not on the agenda for Dozier here, so expect him to be very aggressive in the strike zone. The rest of this at bat, as well as the next batter in Collazo.
Called strike. 3-1. Second baseman runs over to second. Pitcher comes off the mound. Base hit out into left field. That's going to be going down into the corner. The runner will come around and score. Going into second base, he's going to third, and they won't have a play as the ball gets away. So a triple. Ties the game up 4-4.
Again, that's the speed of Ozuna on display. Not often you see a triple down the left field line. You see quite a bit happen down the right field line, but not so common down left field. But the speed of Ozuna was on full display there as he did not let up at all on second, was thinking 3 all the way.
He got fortunate he slid, or he'd probably tried for home.
That's right.
Good pitch there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Foul ball out of play. So he's got him in a hole 0-2, 1 out. Runner in scoring position on third base.
Yeah, Got to go for the strikeout pitch here. Tie ball game. Runner on third, one out. So ball in play likely scores him. Might see that big breaker ball, try to get him to chase. Throw the fastball outside, but it's not going to budge.
One ball, two strikes. Little number out to the pitcher. Looks, and they call it a foul ball.
Tough break there. For the Eagles, we're going to be able to hold the runner and get the second out, but says the ball caught the plate before it bounced into up towards the mound, resulting in a foul ball. Count remains 1-2.
Pop fly out into left field. And the center field comes over and takes it, and he's going to try to get a play at the plate, and Wayland's going to score on that, and they're going to take the lead 5-4.
Got some chattering going on from both dugouts there. Some words from Ozuna as he crossed the plate towards Barris, and then both dugouts get involved there, but nonetheless, a sac fly does give Wayland the 5-4 lead.
I would take it they think the center fielder has a stronger arm because he came all the way over to left field to catch that and fire it home.
Absolutely. That is Mitchell Bryant out there in center, and he makes some great defensive plays. Parker, a little more known for his bat than his
And they're going to talk to both coaches and warn them about that chatter, I do believe.
I believe so, yeah. Like I said, I'm not sure. Couldn't tell what he was saying, but Ozuna was certainly talking to Barris whenever he crossed the plate, and it got both benches riled up for sure.
If it wasn't for stuff like this, we'd be in the 6th or 7th inning by now.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, we have had some interesting delays, to say the least, in this one. Back in the first inning and now here in the top of the fourth. Well, while they're sorting this out, we'll take another break. When we come back, it'll be Luis Vargas, who hit that 2-run home run back in the first inning that led to the first delay.
All right, we're ready. Wayland comes back to take a 5-4 lead here in the top of the fourth.
Now, that delay did not quite take the amount of time that the first one did. So we are back. And who was that? A nice breaking ball from Jacob Dozier.
Strike one.
Yeah, Vargas could not hold up on that one, and that was a slow breaker that Vargas wanted to.
He wanted that one bad.
Yeah, but there was, even if he got his bat on that one, there was nothing he could do at it. Just a perfectly placed pitch from Jacob.
There's strike two called. I think he had the football field in mind.
Oh, without a doubt.
Over at Putman City High School when he swung at that one. 0-2.
Got him.
Fastball, strike three. And that'll be the third out.
Pitched him backwards perfectly in that one. Threw two off speeds, got him off balance, and then he had to be thinking off speed again on the third one and just put that fastball there and froze him for the third out.
All right, we're going to go into the bottom of the fourth. The Wayland Baptist Pioneers up 5-4 over Southwestern Christian University.
Phone access and they
Off
want to be able to
from-
stream everything
off those satellites.
They're just continuously going around.
They say it'll be available here in Oklahoma in July.
That's nuts.
Oh, that is out.
Oh, we're live again.
Okay.
Now to bat number 10, Mitchell Bryant.
All right, back with you. We got one out.
Yeah, still working through some of the internet issues, but looks like we're back, at least for now. First batter of the inning was Erasmo Alvarez. Got caught looking on a very questionable third strike there, but those are the breaks sometimes. Looked outside, but 2-2. Close calls can go either way, and unfortunately for Rass, went the way of the pitcher that time. So one out, back to the top of the order, Mitchell Bryant.
Nice play by the third baseman. Throws it over to first, gets away from the first baseman, and going on to the second is the runner for Southwestern. So they've got a runner in scoring position.
Now to bat for your Eagles, number 1, Seth Lloyd.
I think that one probably scored a single on the hit and then advanced a second on a wild throw by the third baseman. So that'll put Mitchell at second with just one out and Seth Lloyd stepping to the plate.
So you're not going to give him an error.
You get the error on the throwing error, but
We'll count it as a hit.
We'll,
There we
it's,
go.
we'll go hit and error.
Strike one on a curveball. Hits the outside of the plate. He's got a nice little curveball that curves right at the last second over the outside tip. Throw out to second
Oh,
base,
that was
and
close.
he made it back. So the pitch was a ball, so we got a ball and a strike, one out, runner on second. Yeah, as a base player, your base runner, you got to keep alert. They're not afraid to throw. Foul off of his bat as he was attempting to butt, so now it's a 1-ball, 2-strike. Looks down to Coach Blackwell to get the call. Down outside, evens the count up 2-2. Base hit right over the third baseman's head. That's going to bring in a run to tie the ball game up. He fumbles the ball out there, and the hitter will go into second base.
Just like that, once again, we got a tie ball game.
Call time.
They called the runner out after they called time. No, that's not right there.
It's on video.
Blackwell out talking to the ump. So that's going to go as an out. Well, so then why is the runner going out to second? They called him out.
Yeah, the home plate umpire did. The field umpire granted him time. That's why I'm glad he spoke up.
I just don't know why. Seth is okay. So he's safe.
All right, so now we're kind of getting this straightened out. They did call timeout. The runner is on second because they were calling for a pitch runner.
And so we got Dalton Herrera out at second base coming in for Seth Lloyd.
5-5 ball game.
Now it's back for Eagles, number 6, Parker Henderson.
And that'll bring up Parker Henderson. Got that go-ahead run standing out there at second base.
Foul back. Strike one.
We're only in the bottom of the fourth, but we have had a weird game to this point.
Ball low. Counts 1-1. Pitch down the middle, swing and a miss. 1-2's the count. At least want to make contact here. Try to get the runner over to third.
You know, the way these Wayland Baptist pitchers have been throwing, you know, you could certainly see getting over to third, being able to score just off a wild pitch. So every base matters.
Swing and a miss. Play at second base, not in time. So now we have 2 outs on the strikeout.
And it'll be Leo Gallegos trying to give the Eagles the lead. Again, 2 outs now. That runner still out at second base.
Pitch inside for ball one. Shortstop moves a little closer to second base for this left-handed batter. Pitch hits the corner for strike one. So we're going to ask a trivia question here in the 5th inning.
Uh-oh, trivia.
Trivia. See if you know this. I know you're not going to know.
I wasn't prepared for this.
We might have some old alumni who would get this. I'm quite sure. And we'll let you think about it for a couple of innings.
I guess, is this Southwestern Christian trivia? Is that where we're?
That's Southwestern Christian trivia baseball style.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're not calling the last 2 years, then I'm a newbie. So.
And then I hear we're going to have a special singer for the 7th inning stretch.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I hear you're singing for us.
Nobody wants that.
No. Swinging a foul ball. 2-2 the count.
I'm not quite up to the Harry Carey level where I can just open up the window and start
we're
singing.
Have you stick your head out the window.
That's what Harry Carey used to
That's
do.
what he did.
Yep.
Absolutely. I was a Chicago Cub fan when he did that back in the day.
Yep. We need more announcers like Harry Carey.
Of course, I think he had too much to drink most of the time when he did that. But that's a whole different ball
That's
game.
right.
Ball low, full count, 3-2 with 2 out, runner on second.
Leo's already walked twice in this game. And now he's worked another count full.
Trying to steal third, gets caught in a run down. Not sure what was going on there.
So he will be tagged out 1 to 5 to 6, and that will mean Leo will lead off the next inning.
So, 5-5 ball game going into the top of the 5th, and Wayland Baptist coming up to bat. So here's your trivia question.
Do we get the break to think about it?
You get a whole inning to think about.
All right.
Used to be a ball player. He played baseball and basketball for Southwestern, who has a brother who was a famous baseball player for Cincinnati Reds.
Okay.
Name his brother and him, and who knows, you might win something.
That's right. You probably won't, but you might.
But you might. Don't count on it. So you've got an inning to think about that, and then I'll come back and tell you who that is. Take a break. 5-5 game. Top of the 5th.
Out bat, Marco Rivera.
All right, ready for the top of the 5th?
And Dalton Herrera, who came in to run at second base, stays in the ball game, is now playing second base.
Ball outside. So he's pitched 1, 2, 3, 4 strong innings here for Southwestern now.
He has up to 50 pitches now out of the bullpen. 31 strikes, 19 balls to this point.
Line drive out to left field. Single. One bounce hopper to the left fielder for Southwestern.
That was Marco Rivera on that base hit to left. He's now 2 for 3, including that home run back in the first.
Ball outside. All right, we got a 3-0 count. Runner on first. No outs.
Yeah, I'm hoping these satellites you're talking about help, because this hotspot ain't really doing it for us too consistently.
It ain't very hot, is it?
That's right.
Strike called. Great pitch. Infield comes in to join him.
Yeah, runners on first and second now. No outs. Kind of the first real jam for Jacob since that first inning when he came in with the bases already loaded. He's pitched really well so far in this one and limited the damage over the last few innings.
All right, runners on first and second. No outs for Wayland. Pitch a tad high for ball one.
I did just get a message and that there is one person out there who says they would like to hear me sing the seventh inning stretch.
Hey, tell them if they can come up with a trivia answer. I'll make you sing that seventh inning stretch.
There you go. I will sing it for a correct trivia answer.
Tell them to text me and I'll give them the answer.
we ain't doing that.
Ball one, strike one. Long fly to left field.
That could
Left fielder's
go,
going back, and it is out of the ballpark. Three-run homer here in the top of the fifth.
Yep, he
just got enough of it up into the wind, and that wind took it out of here.
Yep, and that one. It's a bit of a backbreaker. Again, we got Dosher pitching a really great game, but gave up a single and a walk, and all of a sudden a 3-run blast, and it is 8-5 again.
Now to bat, Hayden Ingrid.
So I figure at this point they're going to leave him in.
Yeah, we got to think someone's about to get warming up over in the pen.
Somebody's headed that way. Tries to bunt it, fouls it back.
Can't quite tell who that is over there getting prepared to warm up in the pen.
Got their jackets on. Ball hit
That's
deep,
another.
and that's going to be foul.
Starting to time Dozier up a little bit again.
Yeah.
He's just got that great breaking ball, but once you can finally get that figured out, they're able to do that. But he certainly came in and calmed the storm that was brewing back in the first.
Second, third time around in the lineup, they can see it better.
There's no doubt about that.
Ball low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Turns on that one, fouls it off.
Checking back in on softball, they are now headed to the bottom of the 7th inning. They are holding a 7-4 lead over Ecclesia, so just 3 outs away from grabbing the game 1 win in Arkansas.
Pitch outside, evens the count up at 2-2. Fouled back. Third baseman's going over, and it goes out of play. Keeps himself alive. Ball out to center field.
Well hit, but that's going to go right into the glove of Mitchell Bryant.
So that's first out here in the top of the fifth.
Yeah, much needed out there for Jacob Dozier.
Out to that, Hayden Ingram.
It'll be Hayden Ingram up to the plate now. Couple close misses there from Dozier to start the at-bat. Finds himself down 2-0.
Inside, 3-0. Struggling in this inning.
Yeah, kind of becoming another one of those long half innings.
Yeah. Ball four, runner on first.
It's like catcher Jared Barris will make his way to the mound, kind of have a chat with him, settle him down a little bit, maybe also buy a little bit of time for the bullpen.
Now to bat, Justin Porter.
And next to the plate, it'll be center fielder Justin Porter. Runner on first, one away.
See if we can turn a double play and get out of this inning. But you got some wheels at the plate.
This next pitch will be number 70 out of the bullpen for Brian Dozier, or Jacob Dozier.
Good pitch there, curveball over the plate for strike one.
It's not the first time I've called him Brian Dozier today.
Probably won't be the last.
Probably
either.
won't either.
I wanted to call him DJ. That's a football player.
Oh, yep.
Throw over to first.
Oh,
and
got
they
it.
got him. Oh, called him safe. That was close.
That was a great move there by Dozier, and looked like they had him. I'd say let's get a instant replay review, but I'm not sure our camera gets close enough to be able to tell what happened on that tag.
Runner going. They got him this
They
time.
got
He's
him.
out.
Oh.
Oh, my. Called him safe.
Yeah, I was more certain of that one than I was the pickoff
Yeah,
attempt
I
at
was
first.
too. Ball was there long before the runner was.
Be 1-2 with a runner on second now.
You know,
Oh,
I'll
no.
give him the benefit of the doubt. There is a lot of dirt blowing around out there.
This is true.
Ooh, inside by millimeters. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Catcher was a
2
little,
and 2.
2-2. The catcher was a little frustrated with that call.
Kind of feels like one of those innings where things just start snowballing and just can't get anything to go your way.
Check swing pop up to the second baseman. That'll be 2 outs. Couldn't get his bat back out of the way of that one.
Out to bat, Gregory Azuna.
Yeah, big second out there because that takes us to the top of the lineup, and it will be Gregory Ozuna. Had that triple down the left field line in his last at bat.
Perfect pitch for strike 1. Nice little curveball. Strike 2. Over the plate. 0-2. 2 outs. Hit out to right field. Down in the corner. Fair ball. Runner will come around to score into second with a stand-up double.
Great piece of hitting there by Ozuna. Down 0-2 in the count. Lets the ball travel in deep and then just pokes it the opposite way for a double down the right field line. And they extend their lead to 9-5 now.
And out comes Coach Blackwell. And we're going to have a pitching change here. And
Looks like they're going to be going with Tyler Reeves coming out of the bullpen. So then I guess we'll take a break, let him get warmed up, and then we will be back here as the Eagles try to get out of this long top of the 5th inning. All right, back to action here at Eagle Field. It is Tyler Reeves now on the mound trying to get out of this 5th inning. Already 4 runs across for the Pioneers. They've pushed 6 runs across combined over the last 2 innings.
Great pitch for a strike. Strike one. We got 2 outs and a runner on second. They don't want to give up another run here.
Reeves a 5.14 ERA on the season. Just 7 innings pitched. 1-0 on the year. He's got 10 strikeouts in those 7 innings and 4 walks.
Strike 2. Over the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coming in, firing darts.
Reeves, one of the few players on this team, along Worley with
Ooh.
great pitch there, closes it out to end the inning. I'll get back to that next inning, but as I was saying, just one of the few players on this team, along with Secondino, Morales, who both.
All right, back to action. That's going to be a well-hit ball out into center field, but the center field tracks it down for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there for Leo. Line out to center field to open up the inning. Eagles really need to get something going here soon, though, after a couple of big innings for the Pioneers the last couple of innings. All of a sudden, you look up and it's a 9-5 game.
Most of the Eagles have been down at this point in the game. Down 3-0 early, came back, take a 1-run lead. Inside, ball 1. Fly ball out into deep left field, and it's
and it's gone.
home run.
It just kept carrying and kept carrying.
The left fielder kept drifting. I thought he was going to come out with it, but it carries out of the ballpark for a 9-6 lead now.
And that is a team-leading 8th home run for Clay Atwood on the year. Again, he got a hold of that one, but it just kept flying, carrying, and it just snuck out of the reach of that left fielder over the wall.
That would have been big if we'd have kept the inning going last inning.
That's right.
Strike called, 1-1.
Home runs are always fun, but you definitely want, if you're going to hit them, it's nice to hit them with runners on base, but take them when you can get them.
Foul ball over the right side. Ball gets away, throw it down to first for the second out, as that was the 3rd strike.
The catcher kind of lost his balance there, found himself on his back, having to throw over to first, but Jared, who's kind of hobbling a little bit right now, maybe a little something with his hamstring, didn't really have much speed getting down to first, so still, even with falling onto his back, plenty of time for the catcher to make the play.
First pitch is a strike. Second one's just a little outside for ball 1. doing a little maintenance to the plate. Ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike called. 2-2. And there's a swing and a miss, so that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We're going to the top of the 6th with the score 9-6. Wayland Baptist over the Eagles. Okay, my trivia question. Have you got me an answer? Has anybody been texting you?
I've not gotten any responses from anyone. You have no answer from me.
And no answer? No answer from anybody in the room, I take it. No, they're just all staring blankly at their phones like most college kids do. All right. We had a gentleman who played baseball and basketball for the Eagles back in the 70s. His last name was Oliver. Does that give you any hints? His name was Stan. His brother was Joe Oliver. Played
Sounds
catcher.
familiar.
Played catcher for the Cincinnati Reds. He was MVP the year the Cincinnati Reds won the World Series, and that would have been back in the early 80s.
Okay. Talking about Reds catchers, I just think of, you got what, Joe Morgan and Johnny Bench?
Well, no, Morgan played second base.
Yeah, Morgan plays. You're right. Yeah,
Bench was catcher.
Bench was catcher. Morgan was second base.
But not on that. Not on that particular
No.
team. But let's see, Morgan. They had quite a team when Bench was catching.
Oh yes, they did. Yep, it's been a while since they put together one of those great teams. But man, those 70s and 80s teams, they had some players.
They was my favorite team back then. All right. Top of the 6th. First pitch is a called strike.
And it's the power threat of Luis Vargas at the plate right now.
He's swing and a miss.
Caught looking a little foolish there. Great pitch there from Reeves.
I don't think he was expecting that pitch.
Not at all.
Turns on that one, fouls it away. Check swing and called him strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think his team's giving him a hard time for even
That's right, yeah.
swinging at that one.
Even thinking about swinging at it.
And going down, strike 3.
Big
Good
strikeout
pitch,
there.
yeah. 2 outs. Men on the corners. I kind of like doing baseball.
Yeah, it's
a little slower.
It's a little slower than the basketball one, huh? You can take some time to breathe in between batters. But it'll be Daniel Goncalves trying to keep the inning alive for the Pioneers. But if Reeves has anything to say about it, that won't happen. Runners first and third, 2 outs.
Ball gets away. Catcher did a good job of keeping it in front of him so the runner can advance. A lot of times you like to make that little easy flip to second base for that 3rd out. Throw over to first. Back in time. Pitches outside for ball 2. Another one outside. Ball threes. Danger of loading up the bases here. Needs to get a strike.
Looks like they've got someone else starting to go in the bullpen from this angle again. It's hard to tell exactly who that is over there.
And there's ball four. It gets away, and runner's going to score. Runner's going to move up to second, and he walks, goes to first. So now we have a 10-6 ball game. Yeah, I've been watching. They've had somebody warming up there for quite a while. So
We'll see if they make the move soon. Right now they're going to stick with Reeves. A little unfortunate there on the wild pitch that scores another run. So it'll be first and second. It'll be Hayden Ingram at the plate for the Pioneers. They lead 10-6. This is now their third consecutive inning to put a run on the board.
great pitch there for strike. Check swing, called a strike. Pitch outside. Brought the bat around, but not far enough for a strike. Outside ball two. Need to get him here.
2 on, 2 out, 2-2 count.
Oh,
And
great
got him.
ball. Strike three. That's a third out. We're going to go to the bottom of the sixth. 10-6 lead for the Pioneers over the Eagles. Welcome back. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. We got a runner on first with 1 out. There was a long fly to center field that he tracked down. Ball 2. Pop fly over to the right side of the infield. Second baseman drifts over, camps under it, makes the catch. 2 outs.
That'll bring up Dalton Herrera getting his first at bat of the game after coming in for Seth Lloyd.
Ball went outside. Third baseman playing up, expecting a bunt. Swings, hit back to the pitcher, and that will be your third out of the inning. And we're moving to the top of the seventh.
Now to bat, Justin Porter.
Back to action.
Trying to cut into that lead a little bit more heading into the final 2 innings.
Be chasing that back to the backstop.
Mm-hmm.
In my day, we called that a grounder.
That's
you
right.
try to hit it off the ground.
Yeah, you got to practice your golf swing.
That's right. I need all the help with that.
That's right.
Great pitch, foul back.
We got number 57, Casey Dudek. Ooh, great off speed there. Caught the hitter completely off balance. Again, this is the catcher Green, who did hit that 3-run home run back in the 5th inning. But he struck out last time. See if Tyler can get him striking out again in this inning.
Ball outside. Evens up the count, 1-1. Throw over to first, not in time. Long foul ball down the left field line. Runs the count to 1-2. Back to action. Not quite. Good hit.
Now to bat for Eagles, number 23, Erasmo Movares. Out to bat for your Eagles, number 10, Mitchell Bryant.
All right, we're back to action. Sorry about that. The Eagles have a runner on second base. I've got one out. Trying to cut into this lead.
Yeah, down 3 runs.
Ball gets
Certainly
away.
want to get one back at least this inning, and that will help on that wild pitch, advancing Tanner Long over to third base.
That's 2 he's thrown back to the backstop. Let's make it 3 and get this run in. That's why I never was a pitcher. I hit the backstop more than I did the catcher. Ball just a little high.
I could pitch a little bit. I'll tell you what I couldn't do was hit the ball to save my life.
I was known for my speed and my defensive play at shortstop.
When I swung the bat, if I made contact, it went about 2 feet in front of the plate.
I said I was known because of the errors.
Oh, yes.
You didn't let me finish. 2-2 count. Ball in the dirt. That catcher's earned his money today, my friends.
That he has, both at the plate and behind the dish. Had some big-time stops. He's been moving all over the place to keep that ball in front of him.
Ball up the middle. Great play by the second baseman, but we're going to get a run out of it to make it 10-8.
Yep, that was a very good play by the second baseman to at least get one out there, ranged quite a bit to his right, basically all the way up right behind second base to make the play, off balance throw to first, and got Mitchell Bryant, which is not easy. Mitch has some pretty good speed coming out of the box.
But the big key is that run coming across.
That's right, 10-8 now.
Wow, that about got me.
Yeah. I'd like to say just a bit outside.
They'll make him work a little bit. They could end up with some runners on base here.
Yeah, Dalton, the SAC leader in stolen bases, so wouldn't be a bad thing to get him over on first base and let him work his way around the bases.
2 balls, no strikes. That one's high, 3-0. Make him work.
Parker Henderson looming on deck. Just 1 for 4 on the day, but did have a double earlier to get it started.
There we go. Runner on base. 2 outs. Are you running?
Well, They'll have time to think about it as Wayland's going to take a mound visit here, or might make a pitch and change. Guy number 41
And he did.
running out towards the mound.
All right, we'll take a little break here. Be back in a few minutes with bottom of the 8th action.
That's where I lived. That is where I lived.
Ball a little low. 2-0. We're going to have a 2-out rally here. Ball outside, just a shade, 3-0. Make him throw you a good one.
Yep. I already got a runner on first. Keep the bat on your shoulder. See if you can't get him into scoring position without even taking a swing.
And there it is. Ooh, called that one a strike. Looked a little inside to me, but it hit that corner. Hit a corner. I don't know what corner, but it got a corner.
It got something, I guess. 3-1 now. Runner on first. 2 outs. Parker Henderson at the plate, and he hits one deep, way back,
it's a
way
home
back,
run.
and
Yes.
it's gone.
We have a tie ball game, 10-8. Wow, what a hit.
Unbelievable. He got the hitter's count at 3-1, got the pitch he was looking for. And
got
he
the sideline happy.
absolutely smoked that ball. That's his 6th home run of the year.
What a time.
And what a time for it is right.
2-run rally. Tie ball game.
Have a tie ball game. 3 runs this inning. 2 coming right there off the bat of Parker Henderson. Ooh, and Leo got a pitch to hit there, and he wanted to give him the lead.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball inside, low. I think the pitcher's a little upset. He's throwing pretty hard. Maybe overthrowing a little bit on that one. Ground ball, third baseman. Nice grab over to first base for the 3rd out. But that's okay. The Eagles have tied this up 10-10 going into the top of the 9th.
What a game.
What a game. What a beautiful day. And we need to hold them here.
We'll see if we can keep the magic going. That is 4 straight runs for the Eagles to tie it up at 10-6. Ninth inning coming up.
And we've held them for no runs for 2 innings now. So.
I'm going to need us to walk it off, though, in the ninth. I can't do extra innings.
All right, we're going to start the top of the ninth.
A big 8th inning there for the Eagles. 3 runs, game-tying 2-run shot off the bat of Parker Henderson. And all of a sudden, what looked like the 15-game winning streak was in severe danger. We are tied at 10 apiece heading into the ninth.
First pitch, a strike right across the plate, curveball.
It's Daniel Goncalves at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pop fly up into the infield. First baseman's tracking under it. Easy out. First out of the inning.
We got a pinch hitter stepping into the plate now. It's number 1, Tristan Galbraith.
Ball outside. Guess where that was? In the dirt.
It was in the dirt. If you're going to miss in the dirt, I guess.
In the dirt. Nice pitch for a strike. Curveball over the plate. These guys have got some good curveballs. Ooh, gets away from the catcher.
Trying to limit the mound visits there, making sure Jared doesn't take too many steps towards the mound to cost him an extra mound visit.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Great pitch for strike 2. Bullpen has somebody going in it, warming up just in case. And there's a swing and a miss. Got to pick it up, throw it down to first base, and there's out number 2. Good pitch. Good job by the catcher to keep it in front of him.
Down to that,
they'll go with another pinch hitter here. We got number 21, Brock Weber. Reeves looking for the 1-2-3 inning here. Got a lazy pop up to the infield on Goncalves, then just struck out Tristan Galbraith for out number 2. Looking for another one and to give his bats a chance to go win the game for him in the bottom of the 9th.
Strike one called on a great pitch, hit the outside corner. Bullpen has done a great job since the 6th inning. Little outside, 1-1. Outside again, ball 2. Ooh, what a curveball. Just missed, though.
Oh,
That was wicked.
yeah, that was just outside. That was very unlucky to get the call, not get the call there.
And he's going to walk him, put the runner on. So Wayland, with 2 outs, has the runner on first.
I'm going to go with a pinch runner here, actually a re-enter. They're going to go back to number 55, Justin Porter, who was pinch hit for there, but now he's going to re-enter the game as the runner at first base.
Ooh, called strike as he went around on it.
We're back to the top of the lineup. It's been that pest, Gregory Ozuna, all game long. 2 for 3 with a double and a triple, 2 walks, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. There's a big at-bat right here.
Strike 2, swing and a miss.
That breaking ball away. It's getting those right-handed hitters really well right now. See if he goes back to it.
Outside. So looking at that flag out there in center field, and it's laying flat down now with no wind. Good time for no wind with him batting. Even the count up at 2-2, as that was a ball in the dirt in front of the plate.
Eagles just looking for that one extra strike here. Get that final out and get a chance to go win the game in the 9th.
Fly ball, center field. He goes back
Should
on
be
it,
playable.
camps under it, and that's the 3rd out. Eagles got a chance here to push a run across in the bottom of the 9th to take this win. Good job pitching.
Yeah, you got to give Tyler Reeves all the credit in the world here. Coming into the game, he's now pitched 4 1/3 innings out of the bullpen, giving up just 1 run. That was back in the 6th inning, and just a tremendous job. As I said earlier, only 7 innings pitched on the year, 4 1/3 in this one, and has absolutely kept the Eagles in the ballgame and now given them a chance to win it.
And that's 3 straight innings without Wayland Baptist coming across with a run. So, superb job by the pitchers here for 4 innings, 3 innings now for sure. 4 innings because it started in the 6th, just giving up 1.
Yep, they gave up just one. That was right when Reeves came in, or Reeves came into the game, I believe, at the towards the end of the 5th inning with 2 outs in the 5th, and then has got the final out there, and then gave up just 1 in the 6th, and then 3 clean innings after that. So just a tremendous job from Tyler Reeves.
Okay, let's see what we can do here in the bottom of the 9th inning, all tied up, 10-10. See if we can keep this streak of 15 games going.
We'll start off with probably the best hitter on the team so far this year, Clay Atwood.
Swings at 1 in the dirt. Strike 1.
Yeah, got a little antsy in the box
Yep.
there.
A little anxious. Strike 2. Good pitch there by Wayland Baptist. Outside, close. Good eye. 1-2 count. Outside again. Catcher's trying. He keeps pulling that ball in. 1-2. 2-2, sorry. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Foul ball. So he stays alive. Like
Just
to
gotta get this leadoff runner on, and then
like to see one
they're in
out
business.
there in that left field gap.
Ooh, got him.
Yeah.
Got him looking.
1 out. Here in the bottom of the 9th.
Now it's back for your Eagles, number 12, Jared Barrett.
And it'll be Jared Barris again. Yesterday's hero had the walk-off sac fly in the 7th inning in that one. No chance for a sac fly here, but he will hit a sharp ground ball to third, scooped up, throw over to first, and in time for out number 2. And we are in danger of heading to extras.
Good play by the third baseman. Took a little skip on him there. Got his glove up in time to catch it. Ball 1. Asked for the appeal for the field up, but said he didn't go around. Ooh, just outside, ball 2.
Two 2-0 to Jabus now. See if he can get that fastball he's looking for.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Bottom dropped out a bit on that one.
Yeah, he was looking for it, but he didn't
Yeah,
get it.
that's right. It was coming there, and then the bottom just dropped out on it.
Ball high, 3-1. Be nice to get a runner on with 2 outs. Called strike, full count.
Got Tanner Long on deck. You'd love to give him a chance, but it looks
There's
like he
strike
went,
3.
and he did.
Yep.
And we will head to extra.
Extra innings.
10th inning come up, tied 10 apiece.
Coach Blackwell, successful coach. Assistant AD, I believe.
That is correct.
Been at the college for many years now. New pitcher coming into the game, I believe, for the Eagles.
We're going Jordan Bannock. SAC saves leader. Obviously not a save opportunity in this one.
Jordan
Game.
Bannock.
All he can hope for is the win.
Well, he's going to get the win, okay? I'm pulling for him.
Yep, he's 2-0 on the year, so a chance to move to 3-0. He does have 7 saves. He has a 3.09 ERA on the year, 31 strikeouts in 23 and a third innings pitched, just 6 walks. So he has been very effective to this point in the season. See if he can't get a 1-2-3 inning and give the Eagle Sticks another chance to win this thing in the bottom half of the inning.
We have a 0-2 count here on the first batter in the 10th inning. It's a grounder to the third baseman, comes up with it, fires to first, and we have our first out of the inning. And it's a great time to see that flag out there in center field just laying
That's
flat
right.
down. Meat of their lineup coming up.
Yep. Wouldn't mind it blowing in a little bit this way, but we'll take it. We'll take it just kind of being still out there for now.
Great pitch, strike one, swing and a miss.
Vargas already 2 strikeouts on the day. Of course, he does have that home run back in the first, but 2 strikeouts, so he is something he is a little susceptible to at times.
Fouled that one off. Upset with himself for missing that one. He thought he had it. Oh, 0-2 pitch coming up in the dirt. 1-2. And did he go? No, he didn't. Ball 2. Ground ball. Second baseman picks it up, throws it to first, and we have our second out.
Easy play for
Big out.
Dalton there. Leading to a second out, and that'll bring up Marco Rivera. Rivera 2 for 5 on the day. Did have that home run back in the first. Since then, though, a ground out, a single to left, and then back-to-back flyouts to center field. See if Bannock can't retire him quickly here and get us back in the dugout.
Ball outside. Great try by the second baseman as it just gets past his outstretched arm trying to catch it in the air. So going to get a single on that one. Thought he was going to come up with it.
Yep, that was a great effort there, but not meant to be. So that puts a runner aboard. 2 outs now, and it is Darwin Santos, who is just 1 for 2 on the day, has 3 walks, so has been very patient at the plate.
If he'd have had an inch longer glove.
That's right. Switch out to the outfielder's glove, and you got it.
Ball outside. Ground ball. Shortstop. Easy throw to second base, and that's your 3 outs. So they leave a runner on base. 10-10 going into the bottom of the 10th inning. Eagles at bat. All right.
Now it's back for Eagles, number 26.
Bottom
Tanner Long.
of the 10th inning. Eagles at bat.
Yep, we got Tanner Long leading off the inning. Wouldn't mind seeing a 8th home run of the season off the bat of Tanner Long right here.
Swing and a miss.
He wanted it, but it was nice off speed on the outside part of the plate. There was no pulling it there.
Foul back out of play. In the dirt. For a ball, we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. And goes down swinging.
Not the start you were looking for there. Another strikeout. So that'll bring Erasmo Mavarez to the plate. Mavarez 0 for 4 on the day, looking to
Change that.
change that a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm going to say get off the schneid.
Strike 1. Pulled his bat out to bunt it and pulled it back. There's a base hit. It's going to be in the gap. He's going to get extra
That's
bases out of
big
this.
hit right there.
He's going to end to stop at second base.
That is big. All of a sudden, you've got the game-winning run at second base off a double into the left center field gap off the bat of Erasmo Mavarez.
Big hit. He changed it right there.
That's right. All of a sudden, Mitchell Bryant with a chance to win it.
Hit it to the outfield. Swing and a miss. He was looking down that third base line is where he was looking.
Yeah, with that second baseman covering second base, there's a big old hole in between first and second. If you can go opposite field here, you might just get that run home.
Little tapper out in front. That was a foul ball. So it's 0-2 count. Pitch in the dirt. Catcher does a good job keeping it in front of him. How many times have I said that
That's
today?
right. Again, making him work.
Pitch outside, so we're now 2-2 on the count. Check swing. Said he didn't go around, so it's ball 3. Got fortunate there.
Oh, no doubt.
And he walks him.
Down 0-2, came back and drew the walk. Runners first and second now, and it'll be Dalton Herrera.
Who had the big hit last time at bat. Am I right on that? Didn't he hit the home run?
No, he did not. He grounded out to second. I believe it was Parker Henderson,
Parker
the next
Henderson, that's
guy
right.
on deck right now. He had the big.
We've got the catcher running out to talk. One out. Men on first and second. Bottom of the 10th. Get it to the outfield and you'll get a win. Don't hit into a double play. First pitch, swing and a miss. Bunts the ball. Easy play at first, but that's going to set the runners up in scoring position at second and third with 2 outs. Parker Henderson to the plate.
Out to bat for Eagles, number 6, Parker Henderson.
All right, 2 outs now. He was the hero back in the 8th inning with the game-tying 2-run home run.
First pitch is a strike.
Now a chance to be the hero again, but 2 outs, 2 runners out in scoring position. That runner at second really does not matter right now. It's just Rass sitting over at third base.
He's going to stand on second and not do a thing. There, thought he had a good swing down the third base line, but foul.
Yep, now down 0-2. Just got to work the count a little bit.
And there it is. That's
That
the
is
ball
through.
game.
Walk off Parker Henderson.
And he comes up with a single, run scores, and that's your ball game. Eagles winning in 10 innings, 11-10.
What a clutch piece of hitting from Parker Henderson.
That's the ball game. Eagles win it 11-10, and that's the sweep over the series. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you for joining us today at Southwestern Christian University, and we come away with a 15-game winning streak.
We're up 16 now.
16. When's the next game?
Next game is going to be next weekend. We are back in action, Sooner Athletic Conference action. We originally had a 2-game set scheduled for Tuesday with University of Southwest, but that has been canceled, and so we are back in action next weekend as we take on a big series with USAO. Single 9 game at home on Friday, followed by a doubleheader at USAO on Saturday.
All right. I'm Danny Nix, joined by Phil. Glad to have you today. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. First game. Maybe we'll do more in the future. We will see.
That's
Thank you
right.
for